It's embarrassing. Anyways, I do not 10 out of 10. I do not recommend. Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. Um don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more stories, embarrassing stories to be precise. Well, they won't all be embarrassing stories, so don't expect me to come here and embarrass myself all the time just for your entertainment. Okay? So this should be part 2 of the Strathmore shenanigans. Um, uh, yeah, so I don't know if I should attach receipts or not, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens because that's embarrassing. You thought the other one was embarrassing. This one is remix. Oh my god. So I met this guy in primary, and then we didn't used to talk. Like, I didn't have business with this person. So other than knowing each other's names and being in the same classroom, we didn't have much in common. So yeah, that's basically the gist of it. And then I think in 2020, end of it, we crossed paths. I spot him and I'm like, oh, another guy. So I tell my friend whom we're with, like, hey, I know that person. And then I'm like, I don't think they can remember me, so we'll just assume them and then attend her to home because we had other business that was more urgent at the time. So see, we assumed and then we left. So when I was heading home, so as I'm heading home, we cross paths, and then he's like, "Oh my god, hi!" I'm like, "Oh, okay, you remember me? That is very suspicious." So we have a little casual conversation, and then he offers to take me to the bus stop. So I say yes because my friend has been left with her boyfriend. Ama, the person she assumed was her boyfriend. Then I'm sorry, but he wasn't your boyfriend. Even you know he wasn't your boyfriend. So yeah, when we were headed to the bus stop, he's like, "Yeah, well, it's been nice seeing you and whatnot." So we exchange contacts, and that is how things start. So after exchanging contacts, best believe that he starts everything on a high note. When I say high note, I mean high note. So he starts telling me about how I deserve good things and whatnot. And I'm like, Picasso, I like it. I like it. So mind you, I met him after this other Strathmore guy. So it was almost instantaneous. And then because we weren't actually dating with the other guy, it was still an on and off casual conversation, and that's about it. So when he came in to play, I was like, okay, I like what I see, I like it. And then it so happened that because it was during the COVID period, he had online classes, so we hung out more than I expected us to in the first place. So after I had my classes, we used to hang out with a mutual friend. I'm around a mutual friend. So um during that process, a friend of that mutual friend started quote unquote bothering me. And so I decided the best alternative was, because I am already talking to this guy, this Strathmore, let us give him a name. Why have we not given him a name? I don't even understand why I gave another story without giving this other person a name. I'm disappointed. Anyways, let us call him Cactus. Yes. And I will even be generous enough because I am that nice and give him two English names, Cactus Jack. So, and then this mutual friend we'll call Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. Anyways, so I tell him because Bruno's friend is somewhat bothering me, I need you, Cactus Jack, to tell them when they ask you that we are together because we are almost always together. Like, it shouldn't be a problem for you. Hunam too. So I don't see a problem with you saying that we are actually together. Anyways, I'm just giving you bonus points at the end of the day because, ooh, okay. So that is how these shenanigans begin. Oh my god. Into the thick of it. So, after asking him that, he was like, don't worry. I had actually already started telling them that. So I was like, okay, fine. So, I didn't consider it a problem, but at that point in time of my life, I really liked arguing, and I couldn't, and I still can't argue in person. So I prefer doing it via text because I know that my thoughts will be well arranged, well constructed, and I will win. Because hatuwezi shindana via text. I will win, champion. But try argue with me in person. I will. Hey, haiwezi. Anyways, so yeah, we hadn't started arguing though. So I'm not sure entirely at what point the problem started running in because it was running. When I tell you running, they were running. Hey. So we start arguing over little issues. Like I went to bed and I didn't say goodnight, but I fell asleep texting. Saa zingine unabebwa tu. Hata kama nilikuwa nabebwa almost daily. It's not my fault. I just found myself asleep. Oh, I just realized I fell asleep in the morning. Hey. So I think at some point, school starts stressing him out. And then, because he couldn't take it out on anyone else, I become his punching bag, guys. And I take it because, oh my god. Well, I lie. I'm like that was a lie. That was a lie. That was a big lie. I didn't take it lying down. I tried, but I just couldn't. I couldn't. No. So this one time he ghosts me. Let me call it ghosting because he just disappeared out of the blue. And then I'm like, I text you last. Oh, Biki Buriango is yet could text tena. I'm the person who texts. You are not even my boyfriend. Like officially, I just asked you to go along with the flow. We haven't even exchanged feelings. You haven't told me how you feel. I haven't told you how I feel. I didn't know. Let me tell you, in all honesty, I don't know how I feel. I do, but I'm not telling you. I didn't tell him how I felt. I hadn't told him how during this whole process. So one time, what happens this one time? Oh, he just vanishes. And I'm like, okay, wewe utarudi ukitaka kuongea, tutaongea because I am assuming that wherever you are, uko poa. Otherwise, if you wanted to share, you will share. So every once in a while he used to do that, and then he would come and explain that maybe the net was down and whatnot. So I used to be accommodating, like we aren't dating. Yeah, so ukirudi utarudi tutaongea. Okay. So before I go any further, please don't use it against me. We all make mistakes, some more than others, but don't use it against me, please. One request, please don't. No, that's the only thing I ask. All I ask. So at some point, I waiting for him to finish his online class so that we can link up. And then I introduced him to some people I knew. And then these people are like, hey, what is wrong with this person? Like, there's something off about him. Mbona anatuongelesha hivyo? And then I make excuses for him. Hey,
You wonder.
I tell them, like, he's not comfortable around you guys. He's an introvert. Yeah, so he's not comfortable. That's why he's acting the way he's acting. Anyways, I should have taken that as a red flag, but I didn't. Oh my god. So let me backtrack a little bit. There's this one time Cactus Jack lied to me about something. It was petty-ish, but I asked. And if I ask you and I know the truth and you still insist on lying, I assume that you will lie about big things also. If you lie about the little things, I assume that you're going to lie about the big ones that I can't find out about. So I didn't take it kindly. So there's this one time, I don't know if I should call it a vacation, but in April, March of 2021, went to Mombasa and whatnot. So after, I went to chill at my uncle's place and whatnot because lockdown was back. So he starts getting aggressive and vile and vicious. And he's like, so he says, I don't understand whatever it is that you're doing at your relative's place, yet there are other people who also want to see you. And it's low-key interesting because, okay, fine, just say you miss me. No one is going to beat you up. It's understandable. It's been a minute. I am good vibes and inshallah, you will miss me. Anyways, he didn't say that he had missed me. He just started acting all bratty.
Oh, that sounded really bratty.
So, I think he blocked me. Oh my god. That was the first time he blocked me. And I was like, I am trying to explain myself and then you're blocking me. Honey. Security.
Oh, honey. Girl, security.
Hey, why would you do that? And I'm trying to talk to you. So the following day I asked him, hey, what happened? Kwani, what warranted me to get blocked this time? Like, nimefanya nini this time around? I know I make a lot of mistakes according to your books, but tell me, what did I do this time around? And then he says, I just didn't want to argue with you. I tell him, okay, fine, I didn't want to argue. I just wanted to have a reasonable conversation with you. And, okay, hii ni shapo. I'm like, okay, it's fine. Ni sawa basi. Because utadu, there's nothing left to do. You just move on. Ama?
Move on. Move on.
So, a few days later, tuseme maximum 3, I post something on my status and then he's like, what kind of status is this you post? And I'm like, this kind of comments are the ones that get people blocked. And then he says, nice, you go ahead and block me. And I'm like, okay. So I went and snipped part of this congratulations song. I don't remember who sang it, but that congratulations gospel song. I went and took that part, that congratulations, and sent it to him and I blocked him.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
And then I unblocked him later that night because you can't tell me what to post and what not to post. If you feel attacked, go. Don't view it. See must. You just mute it. No one is forcing you to view my statuses. You are here by choice. Hey. So after unblocking him, I text him and I'm like, hi, how you doing? And then he tells me, I was doing fine before you texted me. Oh my god! Wow!
Oh my god! Wow!
Hey. And I was just like, hey, huku ni wapi? Why would you talk to me like that? Hey. Ilibidi tu nimebeba kiburi yangu nimerudi kule nimetoka. Oh my god. So I just stopped texting him. And I think we started talking again, like later. And then after linking up, I don't remember when, it's like, okay, so why were you being all bratty just because you've missed me? Like, so you just say you want to see me instead of throwing tantrums. And of all the things he did, I think the ones that strike most are the emotional manipulations. As in, there's this one time, oh my god! He told me I do not have a personality. That, hey, whatever it is that I do is borrowed from the internet. Oh my god! I was just like, oh my god.
Oh my God.
Why would you talk to a person like that? As in, where'd you get the audacity? You tell me, Adi, I do have a personality, and then that's not even the worst thing he said. He said you aren't a person, you're a thing. Oh my god! I'm not exaggerating. Sindo, I almost forgot, but I haven't, but I almost forgot. There's this other time that we were walking together, and then he had something in his hand, like alipigiwa simu na mama yake, then he was sent. So I'm like, see, let me help you carry this one so that you can hold my hand. As in, I'm just asking you to hold my hand. I'm not asking for much. I'm not asking for money. I'm just asking you to hold my hand because you're almost always complaining that I don't even know how to cross roads. Hold my hand! He alikatalia vitu zake. Iliuma! Guys, it hurts. In ways I didn't know it could hurt before. Like, why don't you want to hold my hand? Are you embarrassed of me? As in, why don't you to hold my hand? And then afterwards, this evening, after he's refused to hold my hand, he comes and asks, Ati, after whatever it is that was happening, I saw you looked disappointed and sad after I refused to hold your hand. Was that a problem for you? But then again, I have to play gangster. So I act like it wasn't a bother for me. I'm like, no, it was okay. Like, I don't mind. It is fine. Oh my god. Niko like, ni sawa. Just know that I'll never attempt doing that shit again. And then he tells me, okay, so fine, there are things that I am comfortable with doing, just not holding hands in public. I'm like, oh, okay. You don't want to be seen with me? Chonjo. I get it. I marked that tweet. Ah! Anyways, let me stay focused. So, how do I even forget this one? This other time, I was going to town and he wasn't because he has online classes mostly. So he requests when I go to town, I get him a screen protector. And then he tells me that the price range is supposed to be from 4 to 500. And I assume that he's going to reimburse me after I get it for him. So I get to town and then I tell him, hey, the place that I've gotten, whatever it is that you were looking for, the price range is, amesema 800. So do you want me to get it or you want me to let it be? And then he's like, just get it for me. I'll appreciate it. So see, I get it. And then after getting to whatever it is that I was linking up with, Cactus Jack, I hand over and then I head home. So later that evening, he sends me a picture telling me that the screen protector didn't even have a sticky side and it broke. And I'm like, so now because it broke and it didn't have a sticky side, whose fault? So what am I supposed to do? Please, I spent my money on it. You would have spent your money on it. So I expect you to reimburse me. Because I ain't nobody's mama. Hey, no. But till this date, has he ever?
Mheshimiwa, unisikia wapi?
Of course not. Anyways, so this other time, uh, he tells me, "Hey, I think I've lost my earphones." And because I was using some Bluetooth ones and I had earphones still, I'm like, "Okay, you can have mine." I gave him my brand new earphones. I think I did that twice because he lost them and then I bought others. And then I was like, "Okay, don't worry. Before you get yourself others, shika hizi." I gave them again. So, there's this other time that I fell ill a little bit. I'm getting fevers and whatnot. So I tell Cactus Jack, like, I can't come see you because I'm having fevers and I don't know exactly where the problem is. It might be communicable and I don't want to share whatever it is that I'm having with you. So, yeah, that is when he goes off for 3 days ish, and then he comes back and starts acting like, hey, everything is sunshine and dandelions and rainbows. Anyways, so ananiuliza ati, hey, are you feeling better? I'm like, no. And then I sent him a picture of the thermostat, my thermometer. I had a fever of 40. Yeah, was having a fever of 40. And then he's like, hey, kwani una dedi? I'm like, please don't even start, because whatever I'm feeling and whatever you're telling me is just making me feel mimi ndo mgonjwa hapa. Like, I'm the one who's feeling unwell, but you want more attention than I am getting. Are you mad?
The nerve, the audacity.
Hey. So he tells me, okay, so because we hadn't argued before all this happened, why didn't you bother texting me? And I say, well, if you didn't include me, I won't bother to include myself. If you want to share, you will tell me. Yeah. So in my books, I wouldn't let myself go down as the nagging companion. I mean, no. How will I sleep at night if I know that I am the nagging companion? You couldn't be me. So I knew that when they come back, if they want to share, they will. So this one time, he ghosts me for presumably 2 or 3 days. And then the first text that pops up is like, you can't bother finding out if I am okay or not. You didn't even bother texting to see if I was okay. So in my head, I'm wondering, hey, si umepata hapa nikia nimetulia. So I ask them, okay, to me what was happening. Then he tells me, oh, school has been stressing me and whatnot. Then I ask him, okay, sasa uko poa? Then he says, no, I just needed to take a break from school. And I say, okay. Sasa, because you're taking a break from school, you're taking a break from me too, si ungeniambia bas. Ama?
Yeah?
So in the long run, I call myself for a meeting and I tell myself, honey, you deserve better. Cactus Jack ain't shit. Or is he? Ah. Anyways, I tell myself that I deserve better. And we can't keep on tolerating some of these things. So I tell him, okay, so this is what is going to happen. If you decide that you're going to delete my number again, if you decide that you're going to block me again, let it stay deleted and let it stay blocked. Because have some self-respect. If not for me, then for yourself. Why are you deleting and undeleting? Why are you deleting and saving again? Why are you unblocking and unblocking? Like, Jeshibu. You can't keep on doing that. Stop it. Stop it. Anyways, all this happened and I wasn't his girlfriend or anything. I guess it was just his entanglement or situationship. But, oh well, so when things ended, okay, there are things that happened that I haven't stated. But, all this happened, and then he started telling our friends, like Kina Bruno and other people that I knew that were mutual friends, Ati, I am the one who made things not work out. And I'm just like, hey, my God, me, Sasa, me, you can't be serious. I mean, stop lying. You're lying through your teeth, and it's not nice. Sipua, stop it. And yeah, so that's basically the gist of it. That might as well be my character development story. Pre-character development story. Anyways, so you live, you learn, and you win some, you lose some. I didn't know if I lost some. I'm not sure. Anyways, what really matters at the end of the day is what lessons you learn and what version of you get to portray after everything else happens. So yeah, thank you for listening. Like, share, comment kindly. I will appreciate that. So see you in the next one. Bye.